going to work. Lesson 5.4, multiple forces. Let's start. Question 1. Draw a circle around the current answer for question from A to C. Force A is gravity, normal force, or friction. Force B is gravity, normal force, or friction. Force C is gravity, normal force, or friction. So, force A pushes Aaron and his bike downward towards the center of the earth. So, the force must be gravity. And force B, it can't be gravity. And the same for force C. Because we already have gravity. Force B is not a normal force. Because what normal force would there be? And force B is going in the opposite way, where Aaron is driving the bicycle. So, it's friction. And because there's no more friction, force C must be normal force. It's the force that keeps the bike in its shape, so it doesn't get squashed by gravity. Otherwise, the bicycle would just be flat. Question 2. Name another force that will slow Aaron down on a windy day. So, first of all, there's friction. But, second of all, there's also air resistance. What must Aaron do to overcome the force that you named in question 2? It's not supposed to be free. So, to overcome air resistance, Aaron must drive the bicycle faster. Practice. Question 4. On a diagram, label the 4 forces that act on an airplane when it is flying. Let's start at the top. So this force lifts the airplane up. So this is the force of lift. The next force, the force that's applied on the airplane, is the applied force. The force at the back, which is the force that pulls the airplane backwards, is the air resistance. And the downward force is gravity, pulling the airplane down. The two forces that are natural forces are air resistance and gravity. The two forces that are provided by the airplane are lift and applied force. Well, both of these forces are applied forces. Just this force has a different name. This is named in grade 4. I think so. Okay. Question 7. People got their ideas from birds flying when they designed airplanes. Look at the drawing below. Label the forces. So it's basically the exact same, but just in the opposite direction. Lift, applied force, gravity, and air resistance. Which forces are natural forces, and how does the bird overcome these forces to be able to fly? The two natural forces are the forces that try to stop the bird from flying up, which are downwards, and backwards. The forces that help the bird fly are forwards and upwards. And the two forces downwards are gravity and backwards air resistance. Are the natural forces, and the bird overcomes these forces to be able to fly. How though? The bird applies more force forwards than the air resistance, pulling it back to move forward. And the bird has these wings to make more of the lift force to overcome gravity. Challenge. Look at the picture of the person swimming. Question 10. Draw and label the four forces acting on the swimmer. Name the three natural forces. So, the force down is gravity. The force that is backwards is water resistance because they're in water. The forward one is the applied force. And the top one, which keeps the person swimming up on the water and not drowning, is lift. Again. The three natural forces here are basically all the forces except for the applied forces. There we go. Gravity disappeared. What does the swimmer have to do to overcome these forces and move forward? Well, the swimmer has to swim. How do swimmers make themselves more streamlined? So they swim in a specific way to help them sustain a streamlined body shape, somewhat like fishes. So, that's the end of this lesson. Thank you and goodbye.